Hey guys, Rubber Tramp Renegade here. I just wanted to give you guys another update on my van. I'm going to be doing a couple things here shortly. I have the countertop for my cabinet for my fridge, and I have a couple other things that I bought, but I'll go and show you those things. I'm going to put a wood countertop on here. I'm going to cut it to fit and then stain it. It's a piece of wood I got at Lowe's. It's already sanded. It's a real nice finished type wood. I'm going to put some stain on it, some clear, something to be glossy since I'm going to cook on there. I don't want anything real porous, so that's what I'm going to do there. I still don't quite have figured out what I'm going to put on the sides. I was going to put beadboard, but maybe changing my mind, I don't know. I'm just looking at all my options there, but I want to put something on the sides to dress up the cabinet and make it look somewhat nice. So if you have any suggestions, feel free to comment down below, because I'm still kind of undecided on the sides of the cabinet. I am going to put something on there, just not too sure what. So let me show you what I've got going on. Alright, so I've got this piece of wood that I got at Lowe's. Let me go ahead and show it to you. It's wrapped in plastic, but you can kind of see through the plastic there. It's like a finished type wood. It's almost like a butcher block. It's a little thinner. It's not quite the thickness of a butcher block countertop, but it's close. It's just a edge glued panel. This piece here is 16 inches wide and it's 48 inches long. I obviously don't need 48 inches, so I'm going to cut that down, and when I cut that down, I'm going to round the edges off so they're not sharp getting in and out of the van. And after I round the edges off, I'm going to sand it down real nice, round it off, and then put some clear coat on there. So I'll get started on that. Okay guys, so what I did here, let me show you. I took and I measured the length here. I measured down, I need 21.5 inches, so I put a line here, and then I just got a lid off of a Frappuccino bottle I had laying around, and then I put it on the edges. I don't know if you can see that. I put it on the edges and just kind of marked around and made a round edge. So that's kind of how I got that, and now I'm going to get the jigsaw and cut it out. I would like to cut this with maybe a miter saw or a skill saw, something straight, but all I have around here right now is a jigsaw, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it out with that and hope I cut it somewhat straight. Alright, so there it is. There is the one little piece in here missing, but maybe I got some putty around here I might put in there before I stain it. So I'll check that out. But basically, just sanded off the edges, rounded them so everything's kind of smooth. Won't get cut or scratched getting in and out of the van. So I'm going to go test fit it. Alright guys, so I got the piece cut and I'm going to test fit it. Just got a rag here wiping all the dust off, so let's see how it fits. Alright, so this is where it's going to go. Let me get my camera over here and show you. You can see here I've rounded off the edges. That way getting in and out of the van is not going to, I'm not going to get hung up on that and hurt me. So there it is. It's rounded off on this side, actually, all corners. Where the bed closes, it's got plenty of room to clear there. So I'm basically going to throw a coat of clear coat on here and then attach it to the cabinet. Alright guys, so right here I've got some polyurethane. I decided I'm not going to stain it. I want it a little bit lighter than everything else in the van, so I'm just going to put a coat of polyurethane on it and hope it looks pretty good. So here goes nothing. Alright, so I've got a couple coats on here, but I'm probably going to have to sand it and re-clear it again. But it's looking pretty good, so let me kind of zoom in and show you what it looks like. I don't know if you can tell by that, but it's looking a little better. I'll show you what it looked like before. If you can remember, down here, it's just a plain piece of wood. That's a scrap piece. And then over here is just, that's the finished product. So kind of happy with how it turned out. There's a couple other things I want to show you in the van, so I'm going to walk around to that side. Alright, so I put a little bit of extra light in the van. I told you I was going to do a couple things, so let me show you what I've got. Alright, so in here where my fridge is, you can see I put a little puck light up there, and it just, you turn it on. Now when I open the fridge there, I can see in there. One more thing I did, the wire to the fridge was right in here. You might not be able to see it, but I tucked it up. I put some wire loom and tucked it up in there where it goes to there. When I bought those puck lights, you can get them at Lowe's, and they're like 3 for $10. So I went ahead and put the others in the van, and one of them I put in this cabinet here. So now I've got light in that cabinet. The other one I ended up putting, I put it under the bed here. So let me lift this bed up for you. Alright, so here's under the bed. You can see it's kind of dark, but around the side here in this cabinet, I put that puck right there, and it reflects off nicely. I can see it under the bed. So I'm pretty happy on how things are starting to turn out in the van. Once I get this countertop on and dress this cabinet up a little bit nicer, I'll, move on to the next project. I don't know what that is, but I'll keep you updated. Thanks for watching my videos. Hey guys, one more thing before I go. Just keep an eye out for my next video, because the next video I'm going to be going on a camping trip. So keep an eye out for that video to see where I go, and check out my first actual camping experience in the van. So that should be neat. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.